So now that we've taken off our clamps, we clearly see that there's a lot of work left to do. The next thing I'll be doing is using a flat block to make this joint and these two pieces level and flat with each other so that they can accept the piece of the fretboard going back onto it on the top here, so everything can be in line with the original installation of the fretboard. So that's next. That's fun. Here we go. As you can see, I have strapped down this guitar to the table, including the headstock to simulate string tension. And we've gotten everything fairly well set to where I want it to be when it accepts the part of the fretboard. I know it's kind of hard to tell right now, but trust me, it'll all work out. So here's the glue. This is the step that the previous dude really needed to do, which is to evenly spread the glue across everything. We've got it right up against the edge of the fretboard there, and all the way to underneath here. So I could take that off when I put in the new nut. So no big deal. This part I thought about filling in for some reason, but it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense to do that. So I just said, let's leave that the way it is. And now we're ready to glue. Woohoo! And now we're all clamped up. We have the straps to keep the body in place, the strap to keep the headstock in place, and we have, see that little caul down there that goes around. The little caul up on top goes over the frets. And I know there's glue. I see that. I know. I'm going to get that cleaned up. And we got clamps every imaginable place to take care of all the pressure. Watch, this will turn out beautiful. Alright, so now we've got the brake successfully glued back together. We got the neck sanded all to hell. And the reason for this is that we needed to make this nice transition from ugly to pretty. I know it still looks ugly. That's because I haven't painted it yet. But it's nice and smooth to the touch. It's going to blend in nicely. And it's going to be all out of focus in the video. Yeah, so it blends in nicely. It feels good to the touch. And it's going to take the paint well. So this is a good next step. Stay with us. It's going to be fun. At this stage, we are ready for paint preparation. The repair is complete. This filler here is clear, so you can't see that it's smoothing out the entire neck at this point. It's very, very smooth. It's going to paint just great. So the next step is for us to seal this, build up a little material, fine sand it, get it ready for paint.